everyone, it's Monique again, and this time I'm sharing a mini that I did for a mini swap for Life on the Scrap Beach. This is for Kay. Kay, I hope you like it. What I did was, it's a 6x6 album, and I distressed all the edges of all the pages with vintage photo. And purple is Kay's favorite color, so there's a lot of purple in here. Of course, I just did a lot of fibers here on the edge, which I used my bind it all to bind it. I included a charm here, which of course a butterfly, and then a charm that says live your dream. And then this little bead charm I made with some god-awful color pink beads, but I used some Ranger alcohol ink, and boy does it do a fabulous job of changing the color. So, and the charms are hanging from Tim Holtz swivel clasp, and I also added a little coin there. So on the front, what I did was I cut out a butterfly, and then I cut out a solid butterfly in the back on vellum. And I used my alcohol inks on the vellum to add some color, and then I pasted it to the back. And I don't know if this light's picking it up, but it gives it a really cool kind of effect on the back. And then I did a rose, one of the grunge roses, but I did it out of a color of pinky purple paper, and after I put it on, I didn't like it. And Tracy, which was my mini kit swap partner from last month, sent me some purple glimmer mist, so I very carefully masked it off and then used some purple glimmer mist on it, which I really like that color, so I wish I would have had that before I made the flower. And in the center of the flower I just put another one of those beads. Now I used a lot of embossing on this, heat embossing, and a lot of powder in this. Let's see if you can see that. Was a really cool kind. It's yeah, let me see if I can see this. It's Stampin' Stuff, and it's, what's the name of this? Kaleidoscope. And so I colored this piece of chipboard with purple ink, and then I put the kaleidoscope embossing powder on it and heat set it, and wow, I really love the way it worked. And then of course I put a chipboard K for the name K, which I also embossed with some kaleidoscope on it. Now I just put a piece of ribbon here to bind the edge, and I used the same ribbon to bind the whole book, and I just made my own little metal clasp here to hold it, because my books get awful thick. So on page 1, I just did a little corner pocket, which I edged here with some stickles, some little Prima flowers, and some ribbon. And this has got to be my favorite tag. It's like the last tag I did, but it's my favorite. It's a clear, let me see if I have any white that I can put behind it. This is my mat, but it's a clear tag, which I stamped with an image with my black StazOn ink, and then I went over all the images, all the lines, with my stickles. And I really like the way that tag looks. So that goes in the front, and then I did another big tag, and I made my own little ticket shape, and I have a stamp set, which I don't know the name of the stamp set, which has a bunch of different sayings. So for this one I put perfect moment, and I used another Prima flowers on the top. I stacked them, and then a journaling spot on the back. And then here's that little pocket that envelope pocket I like to stick in the middle, which I learned from let's see, this one I think was Follow the Paper Trail. I think I learned this from one of her videos. And again, it has a lot of tag space here, and some journaling spots, and another tag, some more journaling spots. And then the cool part of this envelope is that you can have extra tags on the side. And then when you flip it over, now on the front here I just stamped an image, but on the back there's a place for a photo, and then another little tag hides in here, and another journaling spot, so that's cool. On this page, I just edged it, decorated it with some ribbon here, and this little frame I cut out with a nestability, and you can stick the picture in. Believe me, you can stick the picture in at the top here, like that. Then I put a little pocket here, which I embossed with the gold. I stamped and then embossed with gold, and it's just a little pocket. You can fit a little tiny tag in just to give it some character there. Now, this is one of those double slider cards that I learned from Enjoy Stamping, and for some reason, I think it's because I put pearls on the inside. It doesn't slide real good when you only pull it from the top, so I put a bottom pull, which for some reason makes it pull much easier. So, okay, if you're watching, pull it from the bottom. And I like to push them back in together because I don't want to break it. And then on the side of that is a little spot for another tag. I just put a little really iridescent, shiny rickrack ribbon on the top. On this side, I used those chandelier stamps, which are cool. I love those. And cut this frame out. It's another nestability stamp. And again, you can stick a picture in from the top, okay? And I forgot I used one of those stamps over here of the chandeliers, and I embossed that. On this page, again, a little corner pocket, which I stamped and put some more stickles on. Some more tags. Tags are fun to make, so I make as many of them as I possibly can. Another journaling spot. And then here is like a little round doily, and she can cut out a picture and put it there. And then this is one of those fold-out type pictures and journaling spot areas, so it gives her a lot of extra space to put whatever she wants. And again, behind that, I put a little space for a tag, and again on the bottom, another little Prima flower. And then this was a fun page to make. I just put a little border here, which I cut out with my edge scissors, and I just filled it with a lot of little cool shapes and tags. Lots of journaling spots, lots of space for little pictures if she likes. This tag I just had a lot of fun with, some ribbon and a little flower punch out spot for a picture on the back. Little tiny tag just because it was cute. And of course she can put a picture back here. Here's another one of those envelope page dividers, and again I used a ticket that I made myself and stamped with Always Grow. But I put it this way this time, so the tags come out of the side. And this is that stamp that Tracy gave me with our kit swap. I really like it. And again, another chandelier. This time I embossed it with black. And another tag. And I'm running out of time, so I'm going to speed up here. And then a tag on the top. And again, a place for a journaling spot. This is just an acetate that I stamped and embossed. Here's another one of those frames, only I did it from the top this time, so set it on the side so that it comes in. Another one of the tags that I made. And then this is probably my favorite page right here. I used my Cricut, and I used Sure-Cuts a lot. So I got this pattern for this file folder, but I enlarged it to its sides that I liked. And I added a little tag on the front. The little butterflies were just stamped in purple. And then on the inside is a spot for journaling. And again, one of my little tickets that says Always Remember, and it's, you know, set up so she could put a picture in there and a spot on the back. And this is my favorite little spot here. It's just some ribbon, and I used some of that leaf ribbon and some more Prima flowers that I stacked